better than 45-degree leg press. So what do you guys think from your experience is the optimal ideal angle for a leg press to be biomechanically, as well as just from the perspective of safety, minimizing low back pain, spinal compression, and allowing maximum range of motion and maximum muscle stimulation? From your perspective and your experience, what would that be? So I want to show you a leg press today that I've been looking for a long time, that's better than any 45 or even 35-degree leg press that I've used. So from my perspective, it's not just the angle that you're pushing at, it's the angle of your hips and your body in relation to the sled. So who cares if it's 45 degrees or 35 degrees if the hip sled angle with the back pad is still at about 90 degrees or maybe even 100 and 120 degrees. You're still going to get this spinal compression. You know, your legs are pushing back. You still get spinal compression, and your back has to come off the pad to get optimum range of motion. That's what I've realized with most linear leg presses is the angle is just not optimal ideal. Certainly they still work, and certainly they're still cool. It's a safe way you can press, but there's a better way to do it, because like this is the back pad, this is the angle of the sled. It doesn't matter what this angle is. It matters what this angle is in relation to your back and your torso. So the more your torso is upright, I find in relation to the sled, the more not effective it is. The closer it is to flat, I find, honestly, it's much more effective, much safer, no spinal compression, and allows a greater range of motion. Now guys, I've been looking for this for a while. It comes on for sale once in a while. It's not super common, but you do see it now and then. This is the Streamline 60-degree leg press. So what I want you to notice while I use this is the angle of my hips, the angle of my torso in relation to my legs, in relation to my lower legs.
All right, so check this out. This is the Streamline 60-degree leg press. Probably one of my favorite linear leg presses. Honestly, I've used the Nebula, I've used the hammer strength, I've used lots of 45-degree leg presses. I would take this over those any day of the week because of the range of motion, because it's safe, because I'm able to brace my core, and because I have no lower back strain. It gives me superior range of motion. So you don't need near the weight on this as you do on traditional leg presses. There are several features of this leg press I love. The shoulder pads, the shoulder restraints are very comfortable. There's a pad for my head to lift my head up a little bit, which is very comfortable, kind of like the Atlantis version. And just the range of motion, it feels excellent. I don't feel like lower back strain like I sometimes do, and I'm able to really brace my core. Also, the position of the handles for me to grab with my hands is so comfortable. It's like perfectly placed, so I don't have to strain myself. So using lots of leg presses, I would take this over Nebula, over hammer strength, over traditional 35, 45-degree linear leg presses any days. Now, I know that may sound crazy to you because those are held in sacred regard, but I don't really care. All I care about is the biomechanics and the function of it. So you can see from a different angle, I'm able to bring my legs down comfortably. This truly is a hybrid between a 35 or 45-degree leg press and a vertical, which is why I like this angle the best. I'm not sure why they don't make more leg presses this way. But you don't need a ton of weight on this. I'm repping out supersets of 20 with my feet low and 20 with my feet higher and wider. You get better range of motion with your feet higher and wider, a little adductor stimulation you can see just from this angle. Just a great leg press. I'll have to show you the leg press next to it, which is even more rare in another video, which is really cool.